Hey guys, Waddler-D here. We're back for more ActRaiser, and just to point out to you guys, well, I did do some grinding. Apparently, this video had some really fucked up sound, and I'm tired of doing that shit for you guys. But what I decided to do is I restarted on this whole game and pretty much redid it up to this point, so that way we won't have that problem again. Because I figured out what the issue was, and it's not going to happen ever again. Fucking noise suppression, God. But nevertheless, we're back to Fillmore, and we're basically just getting wrapped up on the whole progression of this town, mainly. Just so everything can get up to square and everything. And what I've been trying to do has been trying to not build any more than one bridge in this map, because apparently if you build too many bridges, you really start to screw up the population, or the max threshold of the said population. Unfortunately, I thought building up alongside here was not a bad idea. Wrong. So don't try to build alongside here too closely. Otherwise, you're going to have this problem called two bridges. Because you don't want to have more than one bridge here, basically. Because there's only one. So basically, what I suggest is just having one bridge per river, if you ever have that situation. And we still have that nice, ugly-looking hole over there, so we're going to have to deal with that soon enough. But first, what I'm going to just do is just try to get my population up to 700, so that way that can get resolved and everything. And usually it's best just to build as many rows as you can. Dang it, population, why must you grow right before my very fucking eyes right now? But nevertheless, looks like we got the 700 that I'm looking for. Yay, fuck yes! Alright, so that should pretty much get my HP up to 12, and of course, it looks like I have to have a population 950 to level up again. Sweet. And then I'll just let this thing do its thing, and then we can get moving on with the next little objective. But first, gotta take some offerings before I go. And if it might feel like frickin' deja vu or something, like I've already done this, remember, had to restart this whole fucking game to get to this point so I can have non-fucked up sound recording. So I might have a little bit more knowledge about this game than I should have, or at least of the European version, but it shouldn't affect the gameplay too much. Maybe except in this next act, mainly because I know what to expect now a little bit more, but nevertheless, let's get things started right now, guys, because we gotta get this stuff going. Oh, I don't? Really? Sweet. Thanks, Angel Man. We're gonna go up to the Sky Palace now. Okay, so here's the thing I must know. What I would suggest doing before when you first get that magical fire, just make sure to select it, because you actually have to select the magic before you can use it. Otherwise, you're just gonna have this nice little trinket that's just sitting there and asking why are you not looking here, damn it. So that's pretty much what you're gonna have to keep in mind of. And let's check the status. Okay, so we have HP 12 and MP 1. Damn it. Need to make that MP a little bit better. But more importantly, this is a good way to keep track of the population of your towns, by the way. Usually what it means by items is that's how many items that the town is currently holding that you haven't taken from them. And the level is basically their civilization level. Whenever you kill more and more monster layers, they get a better civilization level. And right now the status depends on what they're doing currently. If it's normal, that means that they're going on about their business at a pretty generous pace for you, so that way you can have that town grow up. If it's ever slow, that means the town is starting to reach its max population, or is at the point where you need to do something to make it grow a little bit more. And if it's stopped, then there's either an issue or something. I think if it's max, that means that you cannot do anything else to make that town bigger. It's done. So just keep those things in mind while you're looking at that little status screen. I think I'm going to start head down that fucking hole and making it disappear, because it is quite an eyesore for me and maybe others. Alright, what do you want? Let's go, Angel. You just sit up here and I'm going to go down and kick some ass. Oh god. We're not going inside that hole. Oh fucking hell. Damn it. Not cool. Okay, so we're gonna head down to this little godforsaken hole, and it's Act 2. And this is definitely harder than Act 1, I must tell you, because guess what? There's insta-death spikes. Yes, they had to fucking follow the Mega Man logic here. At least this version does. These spikes actually do not kill you in the American version. That's what I noticed. What I also do notice is that the enemies are a little bit more dangerous here, because they love to do more damage than necessary. So just be wary of that, of always. And also, there used to be an Angel's Orb here in the American version. Looks like they didn't have that shit happen in the European version. They probably think, oh, this shit's too easy. We better just get rid of that stupid thing. Besides, it's just more points. Whoop-de-doo, like you need more of that shit. So yeah, this area is definitely a lot harder, and I would suggest taking mindful steps while you're jumping across pits and whatnot, because if you just happen to jump up in the wrong place, you might end up getting fucked over. Oh, there is the Angel's Orb. It's just hidden behind a freaking little shooting thing, which you don't really have to worry too much about. I mean, for one thing, you don't have to worry about those enemies really bothering you, because if you're up in their face, you can pretty much shoot the projectiles out from the sky by just slashing them. I'm not sure what the hell might be down there. I'm guessing it's something good. Let's check. Better be something good. Ooh, nice. Got some fruit that I probably shouldn't have bothered with. Fuck. Damn it. Wow, I just go back to right here, huh? All that just for some fruit. Oh, I guess I can get some more points then, because it is important to get points in this game, I must tell you guys. If you want to have the highest population possible, points in the action scenes do matter. If you can do that, that means that you can basically, you somehow get more population for each set of points that you get, so keep that in mind. If you do that, that's going to definitely help you out in the long run and get you up to that more maximum level, or at least the level 23. I'm not sure, or like to have 23 HP. You can't get the level 23 in this game. What am I thinking? But yeah, just basically focus on kicking some ass, not dying, of course, and fucking taking care of these fucking bastards and their lovable in the way self. And this guy's definitely annoying. God, 2 damage per hit, fucker. This guy can fucking kill you if you're not careful, because his attack does a ton of damage. I can't... Last time I recall, I had like half my health, and he just like slashed me and it was all gone. It's like, what? So yeah, definitely want to be careful of that fucker. Shit. Fucker. Thank God for invincibility. Luckily, this ActRaiser dude knows how to fucking keep to the Mega Man logic entirely. Though I'm pretty sure falling in a death pit... Oh god, what the hell are this? Are those fucking rolling apples? What the hell? Okay, is this like a frickin' trash center or something? Is that why the Minotaurus pissed off? That there's like these fucking faces depositing this sort of red substance down this fucking... like in his little layer here, making it look like shit? Oh shit, that was close. But yeah, this next part's kind of annoying. You just have to kind of jump around a bit. Not that it's too bad or anything, but it can just take a little bit of time, and if you fuck up, you're going to have to do it all over again. So try to make your jumps count here. Luckily, it's not too bad, and you want to time it here so you don't get fucked over by these guys. And wow, that was close. Punk, yeah. Alright, so far so damn good, and thank God for that apple one. Be careful of this shit. If you get hit by those spikes, you take 3 damage, but for some reason, if you hit the spikes while they're falling down, you somehow don't get hit by it. I don't know why it works, but just slash through that corridor if you can, you'll be okay. And we meet the first boss, and this guy is actually a lot harder than the first one. What you want to do here is you don't want to get hit by that axe, because it does a good hefty 2 damage each. And what you just want to do is just want to run away, just stay in the center as close as possible, and then run away, jump towards the boss, get a few slashes in there. If you're quick enough, you'll get 4 or 5. And you can also use your little magic attack to get some invincibility and do some damage back, so keep that in mind. But this guy shouldn't be too much trouble if you know what to do. Otherwise, he's gonna fucking kick your ass. And that's it. That's all of them. Bye-bye, boss. You did a good job threatening my people, but... looks like God's on their side today, bitch. And we have the master raise up his sword in more manly might, and then takes a bow and leaves. And that's definitely a good score to have up there. If you have at least 10,000 on the first act and then 16,000 on the second, you're gonna do well. What's up? Why are people in a circle? Did something happen? I wasn't looking, damn it. Okay, where the hell is the guy? Okay. Aw, man. Ah, fuck. Okay, so it looks like the master couldn't do everything to save everyone now, but let's see what she has to say. I was finally able to be of some help to the people of Fillmore. Well, that's kind of a nice thing to say. Okay, that's cool. So looks like that guy died with some peace in mind, basically. So I'm kind of glad for that, but still sucks that we kind of lost some guy in the battle against the fucking monsters. Assholes. Definitely gonna have to raise some pain on their fucking asses later on. And then, oh, what, guys? I thought you had enough to say. Shouldn't you be mourning, not talking to God every 5 seconds? Okay, so looks like we have a scroll that was found in the woods east of here. It would have been nice if you would have gave me this scroll a while back, like before going down that damn hole, but whatever. I'll take it now. Alright, guys, I think after I take this nice little offering, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, oh, no, I don't want to, dang it, Angel Arrow, I didn't want you yet. Whatever, I'll take it. Alright, so what I was just doing is I would suggest taking the bridge, because you're gonna need it for the next map, no kidding. And, just take it whatever else you want, so that way you can make use of it, because if you keep stuff back in these villagers' hands and you end up getting through all the simulation sections, it's pretty much a worthless item at that point. Like, say for instance, oh, I got bombs, but there's no enemies to kill. Fuck. So yeah, that's what you gotta worry about. So take all the offerings that you can. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have these villagers continue to build up this town. Probably not going to get too much, considering that the population usually will slow down after you beat the second act. Hey, looks like people are cultivating. Fuck yeah, keep working, people. But yeah, if you just just try to build up your town so that way that you can get the maximum population from it ahead of time, and then come back and then do some more of that later if you need be, because there are some tricks that you can use to basically increase your population size. Like all these old-ass houses, what you'll want to end up doing is you'll want to pretty much end up blowing, or pretty much destroying them. Because as you can see, the population growth is now slow. So that means you're going to have to do something to help that out. So I think what I could do, just to give a nice demonstration of some tactics. Looks like God is pissed at something. The master is not pleased with this population growth failure. Well, time to kill some houses. Yes. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be a very friendly guy, but I guess it's all for the greater good, quote unquote. And you'll start to see what I mean about making better houses, because you'll start to see that the population is pretty much almost been restored just with those 2 houses. So you can only imagine that if I take out all these fucking houses, that's only gonna keep going better for theirs. So take some practice into doing this if you're really picky about doing the max population thing. But as for me, I don't think I'm gonna be doing this too much, or I have a much better idea in mind, actually. Like, for instance, you can just have to use one ability, and you'll clear out all the houses that are not strong enough to take that sort of quote-unquote miracle. But as you can see, if you do that, you basically get a better population with less space, which is kind of nice, honestly. But I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to cut the video here, and then next time we're going to go ahead to the next area, and it's one of my favorite areas in this game. So, thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios. Hey, man, you're definitely building up, guys. Sweet. Adios, guys.